Also, I don't give a fuck. I got a whole life. I was trying to plan a vacation, which, if you would like to donate to my vacation, please check the link above in the title right here, where it says GoFundMe. Send Negan on vacation. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's not
wanna do
going
another
to
episode?
vacation. He's going to BBL.
I can't do anything about the purple bar. Okay. What's BBL?
You want this one?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm 30. Come on, dog. What? You just wish you had cool tattoos like me. What? What is BBL? He just is going to.
You're going to get a big... You're going to have some prosthetic body parts.
Big black lips.
No.
Oh, why are you making it a race thing?
Big,
No.
beautiful legs. What?
Oh, well,
The L
closer, I
is
guess.
motherfucker.
The hell is what lips?
Lift.
Brazilian butt lift. 5,000. That's all I'm asking you to donate. Anybody at all? No, I'm just kidding.
You're gonna come into the pod one day looking like Kyle Lowry.
Literally, hey, them cheeks, you can't even pay for them cheeks. No, but so I'm on this like sobriety grind too. Been trying to get off these fucking painkillers because they destroy my mental and shit. And I wanted to set a goal for myself today because me and Anna pretty much decided this year we go to Vegas every year. It's like our thing. It's like week to get away, especially since having a special kid and like just our life and everything. It's just how we've agreed to like do it. So this year with going to Detroit, which wasn't in the cards originally, we kind of swung it just out of nowhere. We decided like, hey, we're not gonna make it to Vegas. And I woke up today and I did some figuring and some pricing and some looking, and I was like, fuck that, dog. I'm a hustler. So I already made 300, but I spent $100 of it. So I already got 200 towards the fund of like stuff that I've accumulated in my unit that I was waiting on my washer and dryer guy to come take a look. Anyway, of course he was like, "Oh, I'll give you this, dude." And like one of the washers that like someone left me and everything, and the lady was flat out just like, "We just don't need it." She was like, "It's great washer." She was like, "I bought it 2 years ago, but this place like comes furnished and everything." She was like, "We just don't need it. It's a front loader." He really retails at like $1,100, and he was like $50. I was like, "We're not fucking doing that, Jose. You better goddamn give me the money that I want for this thing." So I made some good money off of it, but like I today decided and made the decision that like I'm gonna challenge myself and make some shit happen because I want to make sure I can still do it. I've also challenged myself to do one stand-up set before the end of the year. I want to do at least 5, but I'm like one for sure. And get a Brazilian butt lift.
And get a Brazilian. I really think you need to get your priorities straight and do the butt lift first.
Too, dude. I like need to purge my house. I have so much shit just randomly sitting here that like it is worth some money that like isn't doing me anything. Like look behind me, I can see 4 items that like.
Nobody wants any of that shit sitting back there.
Okay. I have 5 keyboards. I have 8 mouses. Like I have just so much random shit. I'm just gonna throw it in the box. Like $5.
Mice. It's mice when it's plural. Mice.
No.
That'll make it some good money though. Just them alone.
I'm still waiting on this motherfucker to pay me for the shit that he's using and borrowed too. He got a microphone off of me, no problem. He got a camera off of me. Fucking you. Tell me you're not using the camera that I gave you.
I'm not. I'm
totally.
on my phone, guy.
First of all, fuck up. And also, hold on. I'm trying to read chat. Does anybody know what the fuck that says? Matt. Spanish translator.
Why does your Twitch thing say vacation? I still don't understand that.
Yeah.
Does it still? I don't know how to fucking.
I've brought it up like 3 times. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay.
I said it last night and I was so confused.
I'm mad. I'm mad confused.
When
I
what?
need a fucking
I have no
phone
idea.
charger. My phone.
This man said, "Man, I got an extra mic, extra camera. I don't use them. I'll let you."
But that doesn't. No, that doesn't mean that I don't want to be paid for them after you've like used them.
But so he didn't say anything, and then just tried to blast me on the podcast.
It'd be like after every Christmas, he'd come up and be like, "Hey, so give me some money for those presents I bought you."
Right. Right?
That's crazy. That's not the same thing at all.
My kid's birthday party. Hey, bro, the kid's present was $20. I'm gonna give it back.
Right?
Go up to like your wife's parents and be like, "Hey, I just paid for your daughter's medical bills. Can you like reimburse me for that?"
Hey, Tanae 155. What the fuck does that mean? And I'm not saying that to be an asshole of any kind, but what is that? Also, why do you have like you're listening only?
Yeah.
What?
I'll be right back. I have to go get my sleeping towel out of the car.
Chat, do your little thing where you do the thing, chat.
Thing with the thing?
But yeah, so if anybody wants to donate to the cause of getting myself and Chat on a vacation like she still deserves this year, I have made the decision that I'm going to take her the first like full actual week in November, the 6th through, or the 5th through the 10th. That Monday through that Friday, we're going to go.
Straight band. Okay, continue. Chat's funny.
Chat does their thing. Chat
Chat's
doesn't come
funny.
around. Chat, appreciate you. Yeah, so like I just want to, and like I think one I think it'll make me stay sober because I know when I get like on some shit and like high and complacent, I don't stay with tasks and goals, and then it's gonna be like October and I'm like, oh, I want to go to Vegas, but I haven't saved any money or paid the credit card I want to pay off, and you know what I mean. I won't have done anything, so I don't know. I'm just trying to set a goal. It's the same like I set a goal to get your PC. What'd we do? Got your PC. Did it take me 5 months? Yeah, but did I do it? Yep.
Was it 5 months? Was it?
I was thinking it was longer. 6. My bad.
No, I was thinking less. Felt like.
Yeah, fuck you. So 5, 6 months, you know what I mean? So I want to do the same.
I'm trying to make sure you give yourself the credit where credit is due. I think it happened faster.
It's 3 months to November. 3 months to that first week of November. So like, I think I only get 1, 2, 5 more paychecks.
You get more than I do.
Maybe I get paid that week of what we like. I actually want to do it. Everything.
Oh yeah, because that's that week that I'm watching your dogs.
Yeah.
Right after I get back from Arkansas.
Yeah. I'll get 5 more paychecks. But it's so doable. It's so doable, especially like putting, like I said, like if I can put together a garage sale and like a manager special and everything and get like 1,500 out of that, I'm golden. I'm golden. So I just gotta like actually like grind.
My kids.
You gonna grind me?
I love them.
Also, chat, can we get a massive congratulations to the man? This man broke a 11 generation curse. He broke like the thing that makes the Vaughns the Vaughns. Jason's having a girl. Jason's having a fucking girl. Congratulations, brother Fred.
Join the girl dad club. It's sick.
Congratulations, that's crazy. Like, we just don't do that. Like, my Aunt Michelle is the first girl in like 5 generations or some shit. Like, no bullshit. And like, they only thought that happened because Pop was older. But like, let's go, baby girl. Like, I mean, Zach's still a great name, even for a girl, Zacharina.
Zacharina! You have to. You have to.
That'd be funny as shit. That'd be fucking hilarious. That'd be fucking hilarious.
You have to.
That'd be so goddamn funny, dude. I couldn't even imagine. I'd have a cry. He would cry with laughter. So congratulations. Yeah, congratulations for sure.
Mine, my guy.
But yeah, all subs I get, all everything since we got Matt's PC squared away and like we're getting the payments and everything. All subs, all donos, all biddies, everything is going to take my wife to Vegas so she can get her vacation and act like a degenerate and throw up in trash cans.
Drugs.
She's not gonna do drugs. She just drinks.
Yeah, I know. But I just really wanted the excuse to chant drugs.
White Claws. Drugs.
I don't like that Ollie passed me on the leaderboard.
Well, do something about it, pussy.
He only passed you by one. You just gotta hit him by one. Don't do anything fucking crazy. And honestly, if you're doing anything, do biddies. Cause fucking subs, dude, they changed the cap and everything, and I get fucked nowadays.
I was number one on both.
I think you're still number one on biddies.
It sounds personal.
I am.
Oh yeah.
I don't see T3 anywhere, but I mean, I'm just saying.
He broke bitch.
I mean, so am I, but you know, gotta support chat. I support
chat by being here.
He did make his first like half of the last payout and everything, and I was like, "Hey man, you've been here, like we've done a lot." And he was like, "This is the first money I've ever made off of video games. Like, I don't know what to do with this feeling, bro." He's like, "This is a fucking crazy, awesome feeling." Like,
I still have like all of it too.
Yeah, and he was like, "I'm gonna put it into savings," and I was like, "Way to go, dog! Way to go! Good for you."
You're welcome.
Yeah, most of it was you, and then the other half went to his payment for his PC for the month. So I was like, it did what I wanted it to do. Way to go!
I came.
So I showed up.
So just know that you got me off.
That's what I'm here for, Matt.
Well, thank you, because I really appreciate it.
Frank, I really appreciate it. Oh my god!
I really
Hit me again, bitch.
Well, when the army pays me, maybe. Instead of you pay.
I'm not pressing you. I'm literally just putting it out there. Trying to make a goal. Trying to set a idea for myself. Same way I did with the PC. I fucking talked it up every night.
If I press on you, it's just gonna be a nice, gentle massage.
I'm waiting on Ollie to come in here and do his payouts. He's called me. He's done some weird shit. I'm expecting him to come in here and tell me what his baby is too. Also, the fact that, yes, I'm just manifesting it. I'm just talking it, because here's the thing. I'm going to keep grinding out. I'm going to keep doing what I got to do, like, on the abandoned units that I get and shit like that. And, like, people are like, oh, yeah, it's empty. Do you mind if I just leave this dresser in there that was a $400 dresser? And I'm like, yeah, sure, go ahead. And I just put it in and do my manager special and $200-$300 at a time. Like, I'm making this happen. I'm going to Vegas. Fuck you guys. My wife needs it. If not, she might stab me.
He should probably stab you anyways, to be honest.
I mean, that probably needs to happen too. Need a sign.
I'm sorry, can you like write something down for me?
Just slide a sign up.
Oh my god, is he gonna get a digital sign?
Yeah, we're gonna watch him die on camera.
Blink twice.
What is a ghost's favorite exercise, chat? The deadlift?
Running to death.
No, the deadlift. That's a good one, chat. Chat's fixing to come in there and fuck you up.
Maybe like an actual sign where I could just randomly be like,
what's it?
Oh yeah, no, just slide it up, just hold it.
Like the little taxi guys at the airports.
Yeah.
They have like the little.
Oh hey, so you know I was watching last night, right? And
yeah, sorry for last night too, chat. I fell asleep on the couch before it started. And my want to be here was -6.
So you know
we both napped yesterday.
The YouTube algorithm.
Yeah, dude, it doesn't make sense. Like I literally I'm like, oh, hey, here's a fucking airplane that fell off of a truck or crashed or whatever. 3K views. Okay, here's a giant rat that's bigger than anything anybody's ever seen. 8 views. I'm just like,
well, that's not bigger than anything people have ever seen. That's an everyday thing in New York.
Yeah,
I think it was the language though. I think it was the language. I think it was.
I curse in everything. I curse.
I know,
but
sometimes I think it's just more and more, and then the
so
timing,
in
like
his
specific
defense-
timings of when the curses are used.
In his defense, in the very first one that blew up, when I told him he was ugly as shit for the way he was eating,
Language.
I mean,
yep.
language was.
Same. And then one where I blew somebody up in Call of Duty, I shot a dude with a fucking RPG, and it's like a 20-second clip, and then it just goes to me, and I'm like, huh. Blew up. Like 900 or 890 views or something. I'm just like, what? And then the good ones where I do cool shit, like jump off and throwing knife somebody across the map, 42 views. I'm just like, dude, what? What? Hit a cross map snipe, and I'm just like, yeah, gonna blow up 18 views.
While I was in the lovely North Dakota, my kids came in here and fucked my desk up.
Yeah, wait till you have another one.
It was actually me.
She's a sweet little girl, and nobody's gonna tell her no. Nobody at all is gonna tell you. Do you know the only person that's gonna tell your daughter no? Me.
No, I'm gonna tell her no.
I'm gonna push her over, and everybody's gonna look at me and be like, "Somebody has to."
Listen, it's not as bad as you think.
Actually, I'll tell you this: if Peyton stays the way he is now, Peyton may punch her in the fucking throat if she don't listen.
Yeah, that's it. Shut up, bitch. He's just like, whoa, yo.
I'm like, I said no, girl, and she'll start crying, and Peyton will just, hey, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, Jason, you won't tell her no. I'll be the only person that will probably ever tell her no in her life, and I'll just look at her and be like, no. No. Stay strong.
Like obviously, it's different.
No, okay, look, but take it in the other fucking room.
No, dog, I'll have to. Because Dad won't tell her no, you won't tell her no, none of the red wine, like, they won't even know it doesn't exist to them, even with our kids. They're like, no, oh yeah, come on, like, no, come on, Jason. They're gonna get the girl that they want. Catherine's girl, nah, fucking Grace. Yeah, that's gonna be fucking game over, dog. You're fucked. Aren't you supposed to get a new truck out of the deal? Doesn't Catherine get a new truck out of the deal because you're bringing to a girl? Or was that just the last time? You didn't make a bet this time? You're a dumbass.
No.
What was the bet this time?
A fucking new truck.
No, I thought they were supposed to buy you a new truck if you got him a girl.
Oh, I mean, the deal was never off. We weren't done having kids. Sorry.
Okay. Hey, so yeah, I'd go to Pop and be like, all right, she wants this blazer. It's about 64, the way I want it. I'll see you at the dealership, dog.
Listen, my wife says, I don't care what it has. And I go, okay, well, my stipulations are no more than this many miles. That bitch has leather seats and it is all-wheel drive. That's all I give a shit about.
Dude, go get a Journey. Honest to God, bro. You would like it with the third row?
For who? Me?
No, for her.
She won't drive a minivan.
A fucking Journey, dog.
Oh. That's it.
Leather, third row seats. I'm like,
is that not the Dodge minivan?
Or just get a Suburban.
I mean, yeah, I'm down with that. Or
the Grand Caravan.
Just get a all black leather seat Suburban.
The Journey is technically their SUV because they don't make the Durangos anymore.
First of all, chat, the Blazer.
It's a truck. It's not. It doesn't have third row seating.
Isn't a Blazer?
Third row seating.
Isn't a Blazer an SUV?
Yeah, you're not putting 3 car seats in one bench.
I won't have 3 car seats, homie.
Booster seats.
You're not putting
a fully grown 4-year-old.
No, he's 13, but you're not putting a booster seat and 2 car seats.
You could maybe get away with that.
It'll fit.
Not 3 car seats, but a booster seat and 2 car seats. Maybe like the car seats on the outside, the booster seat in the middle.
Bro, you need a third row. Chat, everybody's convinced you need a third row. Seriously, go get a Journey. They have the all-wheel drive GT ones. You get a
the third row will save you in the long run.
30,000, dog.
But like I said, you get a extended cab Suburban. You're chilling.
Y'all want to help support the third row?
Yeah, here we go.
Get your own podcast.
Get your own podcast. You can't just be a guest here. Like, yeah, let me throw my GoFundMe out there too. Yeah.
If you look up right here, chat.
He can have
no bullshit. You can get one for under 30. All-wheel drive, a GT Journey, third row seat, leather. Probably under 20,000 miles.
Get the all black Suburban, dog.
The same man that called me earlier and was like, "Hey, how much?"
You don't know how to shut the fuck up ever one goddamn day in existence. I'm gonna fight you.
How much do you think that stupid shit will cost? Well, I don't know.
She'll be fine, Chad. She'll be completely fine. The boys will never mess with her. First time Jason throws one of the boys across the fucking room for fucking with his sister.
Who's chat talking about? The boys?
Yeah, beating up their sister.
Oh no. Shit, no, the boys are fucked.
Yeah, no, in a blazer, that's what I'm talking. Yeah, not enough room. Yeah, no, I'm just saying. But I don't think the boys. I think they'll beat the shit out of each other. I think they'll stand there toe to toe and punch each other dead ass in the face. But I don't think they'll touch this girl.
So my wife will not drive that because it looks like a minivan.
The Journey?
Yes, it looks like a minivan. Well, the newer ones kind of went away from it, but they still look like minivans.
Dude, someone fucking scold this man for being a bougie fat bitch.
I didn't say meat. I don't need a vehicle.
I will sit down with Catherine and be like, go stomp the gas pedal and feel like, oh fuck. Be like, yeah.
She'll go, yeah, there went $40 fucking.
No, dude. Okay, so when I was doing it as flex fuel, yeah, 100%. But now, using regular fuel, dude, the gas mileage has gone from 11 to 24.
So I don't understand that because my last 2 trucks were flex fuel.
Yeah, so I
got better gas mileage on flex fuel than I did regular fuel.
No, dude, and I say so. That's why. Here's the other thing. So my car, when I bought it, had 74,000 miles on it or whatever. I'm assuming the guy before me never used flex fuel once, like only used regular gas. So then here I get one, and I'm like, all right, here's some flex fuel, and it's like, what the fuck is this diet gasoline? Like, why in the fuck are you shorting me? Like, why am I on an anorexic diet? Like, what world war are we fighting? Like, why are you giving me corn gas? What the fuck is this? Please, can I get some real? Please, I need a drink. And then I put real gas in it right before we went to Michigan. And on the first tank to Michigan, it went from getting 202 to a tank to 487. And I was just like,
bro,
you goddamn.
So, I took that gas guzzling ass Silverado to North Dakota. When I filled up in Iowa, that's where I filled up. And I clicked, it's got the miles till E shit. That some bitch had 598 miles till E.
There you go.
How about shit a brick?
There you go.
Drive through my truck.
Because you're just rolling.
Oh yeah, I was doing 85 mile an hour from Oklahoma City to North Dakota.
Yeah, and I was getting like 500 to a thing too, and that's why I think I'm just gonna drive to Vegas in November. Just gonna drive. Fuck it. Yeah.
That's how I made it from the Kansas border to my house in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got back into Oklahoma. I was scooting.
Matt, what you got? You just looking at everybody weird.
I'm just observing you two animals.
Matt's like, it must be nice to go on road trips.
It's not. Kind of sucks ass.
I mean, I would have loved the company.
Why would I say that? Why would I say it must be nice to go on road trips?
This is just the look on your face.
Well, yeah, but you say it like I wouldn't know what a road trip is like.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Never been on.
I hope that's what you're saying.
We both just went on one, and he's going on another. Right after.
Hold on. Well, maybe I have to make it happen.
Oh, mine's already happened.
Click the link.
I thought you were manifesting.
I'm manifesting it, but I still gotta. It's still gotta.
Well, I think the manifest though, you gotta be more confident. You seem not confident.
Fruition. Fruition.
Click the link, chat. Support the third row seat.
Fruitation.
Here's something. I don't know why flirtation made me think of this, but so they're taking I think it's Indian elephants, and did we talk about this last night? And they're impregnating them with the mammoth DNA. And so now the Indian elephants are now going to be pregnant with mammoth embryos, and in like 22 months they're supposed to give birth to them, and then once they raise those, they're going to make them mate, and then they're going to keep doing it until they get pure woolly mammoth DNA, and they're going to recreate.
That sounds a lot like how you get Jurassic Park. Don't do that. Don't. I say no.
This one guy said, "I'm glad I'm 60 years old because I'll be dead soon and I won't have to see the AI Jurassic Park war in 20 years."
Yeah, no, like I'm not trying to do no. Let's no.
It's kind of cool. Like it is cool, but
it's coming to fruitation.
Yeah, dude. You said fruitation, and I instantly just started thinking of that pregnant elephant getting fruitated.
I was worried about getting fruitated.
Bro, do you know how we don't have the Cox Pavilion anymore?
What's it called nowadays?
Well, it's some movie studio. But did you know that the Cox Pavilion, like, they actually moved that to Vegas?
No, you couldn't have convinced me. You know, Supersonics are supposed to be getting a team back, but it ain't the Thunder. Bitch.
They've been talking about Louisville getting a team for the last, like, 8 years.
You guys got passed up and went to Vegas.
But isn't the weird thing about... But isn't the issue with there being teams in Vegas, though, is that a majority of the time they never have, like, a real fan base because...
They do now. Vegas is such a built-up area, like, they can support... That's what they're saying, like... Because everybody's like, oh, Vegas can't support, like, they can now. Like, they have a massive population. They got, like, a 3 million population of, like, normal residents.
The WNBA team that's there has sold out every game, and they won 2 championships.
The Vegas Knights just won a title. They've been twice in the past 3 years or 4 years since they've been a team. They've been twice.
No,
they've been to the semis, like, 4 times. Yeah, I think they've been to the finals 2 or 3 times and won and won. They're good as fuck. They're a paid-for team, but, like, they're amazing.
Every fucking time.
Fuck Dallas, dude.
The Raiders.
It's all about the Red Wings, dog. Yeah, the Raiders. I mean, having the Raiders.
I feel like the Raiders are kind of a joke, though, aren't they?
The baseball.
I mean, Raiders. Okay, so the Oakland thing is the actual franchise. When Grindin and like they sold that from Oakland and everything, like they were just infested with fuckery from the inside out.
Are they just like Mark Davis is still the owner of the fucking Raiders? The Raiders are still fucked up.
He just relocated.
Are the Oakland A's going to Las Vegas too, or where are they going?
They talked about it. Yeah,
going to Vegas.
They're going to Vegas.
It's already been approved.
Yeah. I mean, people are getting, dude. San Francisco, like everybody, like they know bullshit might lose the 49ers. We're talking about one of the most storied teams ever, dude. Jason, you don't understand. Like people, like it's a real talk. It's a reality. Same with the Giants. They're literally talking about leaving.
They won't. No.
The Giants will leave to go to Vegas.
That side of the Bay Area is fine. It's the side that.
No, I mean
they lost Golden State.
It's not about one side or the other. It's not about, oh, this side of the city's fucked up. It's about, okay, so one side of the city is completely dead. So that side of the city that was 50% of our fan base and everything is dead. So we're only getting 50% of our fans. That's what the problem is. You go from taking a team, the San Francisco Giants, that can literally sell out at 100,000 people that are at most selling 30,000. Dude, you got 70,000 dead-ass seats that, like...
Have you ever been to a Major League Baseball stadium?
I just went to a fucking Tigers game. I was just at Comerica. Comerica can see, like, 48. And, I mean, it wasn't very full. It was a Friday game against the fucking...
It's the Detroit Tigers.
Handed to them. And it's the Tigers.
It's Detroit. It's Detroit.
But also, when I was growing up, like Detroit, to now Detroit, dude, I felt free walking around with my special needs kid. Like, like, I literally didn't, there wasn't no I didn't feel like I needed my Glock on my hip. Like, I didn't feel like I was, fucking knife in my pocket ready in case a homie walked up like, what's good? Like, I mean, yeah, there was some dudes selling water and shit, like, still some stuff, but like, come on, dude. Yeah, there's a drunk guy, but like, nothing. Fuck, dude. Now Detroit has completely changed itself around, and like, I've seen a failed city. Like, growing up when I was 12 years old in Detroit, dude, fuck that. Fuck that. Oh, I'm like, oh, we're gonna go to the mall and this, that, and everything, and like homeless people, like literally, like out on the streets, like shooting up, like that's early 2000s. Fuck no, dude. Like Detroit now, that's San Francisco. That's people that are shooting up, like literally, like CVS, Walgreens, all these places are closing up, and that's what I'm saying. It's not just like, oh, this side of the city's bad, this side of the city's good. Like they're losing so much of their fan base. So okay, so the Giants, they like you said, 100,000, 50,000. They could probably see 50,000 people. It's a big ass stadium. Big ass stadium. 42,000. So they're selling 10,000 seats. 15,000 seats. And the innings are faster. Beer sales are down because literally it was $36 for two 24-ounce fucking Millers.
Yeah,
$36.
It's because the fucking MLB is fucking the team.
No, because they're making a more legit, like, smart game and everything. So like everybody has to like regulate, but like Detroit, even with 15,000 people, dude, still Comerica probably still made hand over fucking foot money. Like they made so much money. Cause I spent $150 on beer alone. My cousin probably spent $150 on beer. Anna bought food. Well, but I spent $150 between beer and food because Anna was like, "Can I buy this?" And she wanted the $30 fucking bratwurst, and I'm like, "Go ahead." Like we're one time at Comerica. Go ahead, like spend it, Go ahead. I don't fucking care. Like I genuinely don't care.
So when we went to the Rangers game for work last year, we rented a suite.
Yeah.
Or work rented a suite. Dude, we had a fucking $800 bar tab.
And that's what I'm saying. So you get 2-3 suites rented out, all those big bar tabs, and you sell out 10,000 seats and shit. You can facilitate a team and everything, even people coming from Oklahoma and stuff like that. So the Rangers are good. But like the Giants, nobody's coming from fucking Nevada every time to see them to facilitate that to still spend the same amount of money because they're trying to be cheap because they got to spend hotel money or this and gas. But like, dude, they're not spending the same amount of money.
There is another team up there.
In San Francisco?
Not in San Francisco, but I'm talking about up that way in Seattle.
The Mariners.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like what helps Texas, I mean you got Texas and Houston, but New Mexico doesn't have a team, Oklahoma doesn't have a team,
Yep.
Arkansas doesn't have a team.
So in Oklahoma, you go one of two ways. You either go down, you're a Rangers, or you go up and you're a Royals fan. Or even maybe like St. Louis. Missouri's pretty close. You could be a Cardinals fan kind of thing, but like
Houston too.
Yeah, Houston, like you're pretty local. Like you're relatively local. Who else is in Louisiana does not have a team?
They don't have a baseball team.
A pro team? They could facilitate one. New Orleans, they could facilitate a pro team.
Where the fuck you gonna put a stadium?
I mean, it would have to be on the very outskirts. Very, very outskirts.
And I don't know if Louisiana as a state really gives a shit about baseball.
I don't think so either.
I don't think San Francisco's a city that gives a shit about baseball.
But
they have the Warriors and they have the Niners. Those are the two biggest sports in California.
Well, I mean,
technically, the Bay isn't.
The Giants are a pretty beloved team, though. Like historic, like franchise.
Yeah, historic. That's what I'm saying.
And they just built a new fucking stadium in 2020.
The poor Oakland A's are. I feel so bad for the Oakland A's.
I feel bad for San Diego, bro.
Is the fucking owner.
I feel bad for the Padres.
Why?
The Padres?
Why?
Because they're the same one. They've been saying that they're making like 1/3, 1/4 of their normal ticket sales, selling like 5,000 to 8,000 a seat, and you're just like, God damn, dude, that sucks. Nobody wants to go to the.
I've been to Petco Park. Petco Park is fucking awesome.
They said it's the area around it.
Yes, and what really hurt was when the Chargers got moved to LA.
Yep, then that's like, what San Diego was like. We've lost so much shit. The Chargers are gone and everything, and now they're like.
People thought that
You'd almost think that more people would embrace it.
Exactly. So that's what they were thinking, but
opposite. Because they're kind of expecting them to leave too.
Oh yeah. Do you know San Diego used to have a baseball team or a basketball team?
Professional
that is now
team?
in LA.
The Clippers? San Diego
The
Clippers?
started in San Diego.
I believe that.
And what's
I'll
great
believe that.
is San Diego is actually more of a functional city for professional sports than like Sacramento.
I've never been. Isn't that where you want San Diego? Yeah, because that's where SDSU and everything. Cool. Yeah, and that's where P was. What's the Navy base there? Because that's where P was stationed.
There's Point Loma and there's I can't remember.
I don't know fucking Navy shit.
That's the big one.
Yeah, the big one. Yeah, I mean he was RP, so.
Yeah, so
that's somebody I need to get on this fucking podcast. Is Woods fucking crazy ass. That boy Dave was
San
good.
In my opinion, San Diego is more of a functional city for professional sports than Sacramento.
Los Angeles is fucking terrible to do anything in.
Well, it is right now. You've got 2 football teams, you got 2 basketball teams, 2
just to do just the highway functionality, the road functionality, like the people on the street, like the day we spent in Los Angeles was fucking miserable. Miserable. It was god awful miserable. Chad, it was god awful. And that's the other thing. I don't understand what people's like attraction to this and stuff. And they're like, oh, I'm from California. And like motherfuckers will fight you over that. I said I'm from Cali, bro. What's good, blood? Like what I tell you, homie, you ain't know me. I'm rolling RSCs, rolling 60 crib. Like, dude, yeah, like motherfuckers will fight you over being from California, and I'm just like, dog, why? Why do you care? There's nothing good here. This sucks. This is terrible. This is fucking ass. This sucks.
I think it should be really nice, but I think just so many people have gone there to enjoy it that they've just fucked it all up.
Bro, if you look up a 2-bed, 1-bath, 800 square foot fucking apartment, like something you could find down the road right here for like $750, $800 in Oklahoma, that bitch is $5,000.
I know, that's what I'm saying. People have definitely fucked it up. But I'm saying, like,
my job,
the aura of California, though, is what people chase.
But I don't understand why you even try to fight there. So my job being the GM in California, I've looked up their salary. Do you know what their salary is yearly? $54,882. $54,820.
That's what?
So then you do the math. $54,820. So then you do the math of the rent is $5,000 a month. And they're literally only able to bring home $20,000 a year.
Yeah, what job was that from?
From a GM, to be the same position that I had in California. Pretty much anywhere in California, their normal start is like 54.
For me, if I went to California,
you be making 200, 300 grand a year. Shut the fuck up.
But I won't have a 4-bedroom house.
Yeah, but you better get you a tiny house and make your $300K and shut the fuck up.
I also work my ass off to make this.
I understand you, but that journeyman, that's the difference. Is like, I mean, you could have a 1-bed, 1-bath apartment for $1,100 a month, probably 400 square feet, nothing crazy, like a studio, just for you to go out there and work and make 400 grand in a year, easy.
My mom's place in San Diego, right? San Diego is cheaper to live in than LA.
Yeah.
So the first place she had when she first moved out there was a 1-bedroom, 1-bath apartment with a parking spot that you could not park in 2 days of the week because the dumpster was next to it. And you had to stay out of there for the trash truck. And my mom paid $1,800 a month for that place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So $1,800 a month, you go out there and you're making fucking 17, 18 grand a month. That ain't shit, do you think? That ain't shit.
Yeah, but I mean, here's the thing. How the fuck am I gonna deal with 3 kids?
Well, if you're sending $10,000 a month home, Catherine would be just fine, dog. She'd be just fine. Oklahoma, where $1,000 pays for daycare in a month for 1 kid.
Bro, so the first paycheck after I left, I guess everybody got a raise. Why
But
didn't
you?
Yeah. So yesterday I had to go to the shop, pick the truck up, and I was sitting down with the owner and talking to him, and he's like, "Yeah, man, you know we just bumped you up," and I did it. I looked at this man, bitch, where?
Who? Me?
He
When?
said, "Oh, it'll be on this week's check, because it ain't been on the last fucking 5."
I've been waiting, sir.
That'd have been nice while I was using 1 day of vacation a week.
I didn't even get to talk about a raise. And my boss was like, you know, there's only one person that makes more money than you. And I was like, yeah, you.
And you should have said, that's a problem.
There's only one person that does more than me. You. So I guess that's fair. Technically, yeah, there's only 2. There's like 19 of us GMs. There's only 2 that make more money than me. And they've both been there for 10 years or longer.
You can't be having your guns out on Twitch like that.
I was talking about the braided fucking armpit hair, but
yeah, right. It's just like sticks in a row.
Like a zebra.
You need to get chat to braid this man's armpit hair.
We fucking put glitter in it one time when I got to 100 followers. Glitter in it. Glittered my armpits and my.
I feel like that would irritate your armpits.
It sucked, and I had to play a game of Cursed until I got Cuisine until I got a win. It was miserable.
I feel like I ain't heard Cuisine in a minute.
Yeah. Oh wait. What are you doing? What is that noise? Wait, today's the day, boys. Today's the day, boys.
Was there another Call of Duty trailer that came out?
Yeah, today. Right?
That's what I was trying to guess what you were referring to.
Oh, no, today's the day.
Dog, we gotta be going back to Verdansk. Take me home.
Let's go to work, Bravo.
That's where I got my affiliate status. Hold on, let me pause this. What has a neck but no head? What? A neck but no head.
A bottle?
A bottle? I mean, yeah, that's a
Nice.
good answer.
That's a good one. Even if she says that's not her answer, that's the right answer.
Yep. That's a good idea. Because that's right. Oh, wait. That's an ACR, bro. That's an ACR, bro.
He knows you're coming.
Once again, though, they'd be spending so much time on these trailers. Like, fix your game.
Fix your game. Make the lobbies work, please.
Make anything work.
Please.
And make zombies not shit. I beg.
We have 2 missiles incoming if you are there.
Bring Black Ops 1 zombies back.
Kill civilians.
There will be zombies in this. They said it'd be the biggest zombies ever.
Like I said, which could also be very bad.
We got a new game night coming for the zombies, for sure.
Chat, if y'all want to support the buying a new Call of Duty squad,
Like 4 different
That
things
didn't
now.
give
The
me
chat.
anything. Come on, game. That's all you. What? That's it.
Edition and get the Nemesis Operator Pack. The Fate
That's all you got for me?
Season 1 Black Cell bundle with 50 tier
Oh,
skips
they already
and more.
They already have 7 bundles ready for you to buy for it. Ew. What is on my screen right now?
August 22nd. Is that a pod night?
It was like 9 a.m., wasn't it?
Yeah. Is that a pod night? That's all you give me for a gameplay reveal is like a nothing? That's fucking crazy. There was nothing in that trailer, dog. There was nothing.
Did you see the new season on Apex came out a while ago?
Yeah, we've kind of half played it. It's kind of terrible.
I'm actually ready to play that. We're playing tonight.
I mean, Brev is gnarly. Are you an ice eater? No, I'm not an ice eater. Hey, we answered your what has a neck but no head. I came up with the answer. It's a bottle, correct?
Yeah, he did come up with the answer.
I don't know what his problem is. I don't play with cheaters. What are you playing? What are we playing? I can't believe that's all you give me for a trailer is some fucking music and Makarov fucking flash at the end. He Googled it. I didn't Google anything. I was here. You know what?
You know
You have no faith in me.
It's
actually, Jason answered it. He was like, a bottle? And I was like, oh, that's actually
yeah, he probably actually did Google it.
He probably
Let's
did.
not act like he has the brain power to actually fully even construct a sentence out, so for him to come up with an answer or something like that is probably...
Is he still in this? Yeah, he's just muted. Alright, cool. Fuck him. He was always the brother who cheated to win, wasn't he? It wasn't even about cheating to win. Okay, so here's the thing about Jason. Here's the thing about fucking Jason, right? Is especially when we were growing up, like I was like I am now, I was the knowledge person. So like I would like try to be the first to like understand what was going on. But Jason, yes, had to be the first one to get it done overall. And he would literally sell his soul to do it. Still to this day, he would sell his soul to be first.
I was having that conversation earlier. I just said that as long as I'm not last or first, then I'm fine.
I don't even really care about being first. I want to understand why or whatever I just did. Leave the activity. But like, yeah, Jay will sell his soul to be first. No. Sell his soul. Look at these. He has smug ass grin on his face. Yeah, he's lying, dog. That's how you can immediately tell. If he's like, no, and they just start to curl and he has to fight it down.
My second one, but
you get them little Pillsbury Doughboy dimples.
Dude, you can just tell, like, as soon as he's like, no, like,
or like the Jack in the Box guy. That's what he looks like.
Sat here and thought about it, and I was like,
yeah, and then Jason just does it, and he doesn't talk to anybody. You're like, hey, bitch, and you got hit him in the throat. And he's like, what? I'm not good. And I'm like, no, fuck that. I slap everything out of everybody's head because I learned at a very early age. Yeah, exactly. But I learned at a very early age. Here's the thing. My dad had a motorcycle growing up. Like, it was a shitty little Yamaha, like, 1988 fucking, like, 250. Yeah, laid over multiple times and everything, right? So, we used to race. Like, he would race us and stuff on our actual bikes and shit like that and everything. And I remember one time, I don't know what it was doing, but it was and it would, like, start dying on him. And I was kicking the fuck out of this old man on my bicycle, like, beating the shit out of him. And he got it to rev up and got up next to me and just rammed into both of us. And took us both the fuck out. And we crashed and landed and everything. And my dad dead ass looked me in the face and said, guess what? Neither one of us won. Fuck you.
And this is also the same old man that'll tell you, oh, we can run cars, just know I've got better insurance.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, he just looked at me and he was like, I'll take you fucking dead ass out because now neither one of us won. How do you feel? So I learned in that moment that, like, and people are, oh, you want to race? And I'm like, I'm fine with that because I'm going to slam straight the fuck into you and neither one of us is going to win. How do you feel about that? I know you're going to beat me, but I will fucking ram right. Like, my dad just looked, he literally, and it like started to die and he just looked at me and just dove into me. And this man weighs like 300. My dad is 6'4", 6'5", 280 easy. I, at this point, am probably 11, 12 years old, probably like 94 pounds, dripping wet at most, 5'10", and he just looked me in my face and just sent it. It was just like, fuck it, bitch. And we ate shit, dude. He hit a rock. He had a cut on his face and everything. And we come walking back up, and he's just pointing at me and talking shit and everything. You ain't never gonna fucking beat me with your bitch ass. And I'm just like, okay, Dad, I'm sorry.
After
I'm sorry.
we got the scooters.
Yeah, dude. I think that might have been what I was racing him on, actually, was the scooter. I think I was on one of the scooters. I think I was on one of the scooters. Yep. Yep, because it was in pieces.
I fucked mine up.
Yep. Yep, I think I was on one of the scooters, and he literally just looked at me and fucking just yeeted at me and took both of us out. It was awesome. It was awesome.
I fucked mine smooth up and went right over the handlebars on that bitch.
Dude, I'll never forget how you did that, too, because literally we all turned, and Jason is just looking at us, and we're like, Jason, and he is just holding down the fuck and just looking at us, just goes straight, hits the curb, and just yeets this motherfucker. just looked at us the whole time. Like, we all turned, and Jason was watching us turn and just kept going. The best fucking reaction I've ever seen from him. It was just like, what are you guys doing? We're turning, because it's a turn. You gotta turn. So yep. Dad was just like, what the fuck? Dude!
Go home, get the truck. Come get the scooter.
He was, too. He was like, alright, take Jack on your fucking scooter with you. I'm gonna go get this. All right, now you guys follow us.
So you remember Dale?
Anybody named Dale?
My uncle Dale.
I can't. Brother, I honestly can't say. Like everybody else that we've ever talked about, like Kay and all them, I remember that, but I can't say I remember Dale.
Well, that's Missy's husband. I was trying to see if you remembered him. Because I was
yeah, the storage, the big tall dude, big dude.
Yes, I was gonna say if he was like a little less fat and a little more kind of like I don't know, just a little bit more firm, I guess. Is that kind of about Mark?
That's my dad. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to find something to kind of like put into perspective for me.
Yeah.
And that was the closest thing I could think of.
Yeah, 6'4", 6'5", like 280 solid, just like big dude, fucking beard down to here. Used to have fat at lipper. You going all the way down to Euclid?
Yeah, we're going down there for the weekend.
Glad I ever get fucking invited.
This is a military appreciation weekend thing. I'm taking a bunch of buddies from drill and shit.
If the roses are red, why are the violets blue?
Fuck.
Okay.
I'm running the goddamn military. I served my 37 years. I did my 20. You can fucking look at me crazy all you want. I did my 20.
Where's your DD-214?
I got a DD-204 because of how old I was when I got it. I'm just kidding.
This man said I got a DD-2, bitch.
I got a D-214. It wasn't DD. We didn't have the second D yet. We were just on the single Ds. We started. We're on the don't come back. Yeah.
I had an A-106.
I had to get the fuck out. That's exactly what I received. I did my time. Listen, I did my time here.
Somebody said I got a DD-204.
No, I'm gonna call that though, for real, because especially if you're gonna go down there and I'll be like, hey, look, I've been bugging the shit out of Jason. He keeps blowing me off. I really need him to help me paint my house and like get it stripped and everything. So like, I don't know if you could talk to him maybe while he's there. Cause yeah, just wait till that motherfucking bourbon starts flowing. He's gonna look at you and be like, hey, brother said you ain't fucking helping him. Goddamn, what your problem is? Do I need to come lay the hammer?
That's fine.
I'll play the fucking game. I'll play the fucking
The only weekends he's been available, I was out of town for military training.
He doesn't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck about your military. Hey, it's frankly, you better fuck Jason.
Bullshit.
Fuck you. Fuck Uncle Sam.
Dad's a federal employee now.
I don't give a fuck about his Fed status. But as a Fed.
Yeah, he built bombs for it.
He does. It's kind of crazy.
Or he sweeps. I don't know what he does anymore.
Or he sweeps.
Yeah.
My dad works for the Federal Armory. He works in the armament department. Can you eat ice cream using your bare hands?
Absolutely.
If you're an uncivilized bitch.
I've got some in the fucking fridge. You want to try me?
Let's see it.
Freezer.
Demonstrate, pussy.
Yeah.
Pussy won't.
I think.
Go grab a handful of ice cream and start eating it.
Pussy won't.
That's all I got.
You won't.
Talked a lot of shit.
Do you want to know why? Because I had a fudge pop earlier today.
Ice cream's technically soup.
Frozen soup.
If you put it in the microwave at a correct temperature, it's a soup.
I hate when motherfuckers be like, "Wow, I can't get this spoon in here. Let me put the ice cream in the microwave for a minute." And they just put the whole tub in there.
And then the whole son bitch melts.
Yeah,
Who
dude.
does that? Yo, wait. There are motherfuckers in the world who do that?
Yes.
Dude, I've had the inclination, like I've had the thought, like, damn, this shit is frozen. Like, let me put it in the microwave. But I'm like, nah, man, that's weird. Like, I feel like that's weird. But
Some people go through with it.
not even just the container. Even like if I just scoop a bowl, I've had the thought of like, let me put this in the microwave. But I'm like, I'm just gonna set it on the counter and go do something for 10 minutes. Come back, it'll be good and fucking melted. Like,
Yeah, well,
I can't think about putting. Dude.
intrusive thoughts win, I guess.
You put the whole thing with your intrusive thing. Fuck that. That's crazy.
And then you learn at an older age that you can just put take your spoon and run it under hot water under the sink,
and you can just.
and then and then scoop it up.
Let me get that. Yep.
Bro, they don't sell Red Seal north of fucking like Wichita.
You should squirt some of that into your mouth.
I kind of accidentally just did.
Well, you know the drink ain't gonna get it away.
No.
It's gonna slurp around in your.
Here in a minute,
I've had pods drip in my mouth.
All it is vegetable glycerin juice.
Bro, so I took
And nicotine.
Stand with me. And then
Still very syrupy on the taste buds.
Would you end up chewing a whole bunch of skull?
Fucking Copenhagen.
Copenhagen.
A bunch of fucking.
Chat, he won't. He said, "Oh, I can eat soup cream with my hands," but he won't.
What?
Ice cream soup.
Yeah, ice cream is soup. So if you said that you would eat ice
So
cream
is
with your hands,
cereal.
is pudding soup?
Yeah. Okay. Easy. 100%.
Is it more of a chowder?
I mean, if you got like some tapioca.
And I'm gonna cut your fucking toe.
Rocky
You're not
Road?
doing shit. Go to UFLA and fuck off. You beach bum.
I am. At
Fucking, you fucking river slut.
9 o'clock tomorrow morning.
You like horror. You're going to dad's at 9 in the morning? I'm calling him first thing. I'm literally, dude, I'm gonna pour it on. I'm like, Dad, I've been fucking asking. I've been asking for help. I'll leave a voicemail, a detailed voicemail.
That's fine. He's at work right now.
He's working thirds?
Yeah, for 90 days. I think he's on it till September.
He's a cunt when he's on thirds, dude.
From my understanding, he's actually not that bad this go around. Of course, he doesn't fucking do anything at work.
No, he's a cunt. You don't understand? You should never have to see your dad's genitals as many times as I have. You don't understand. You should not have to walk into full cock and balls. Like you should not have to walk into just like Hogwarts fucking just literally what's his name? Fucking old Hagrid just fucking full cock and balls just hanging out. And then to shake him a little bit and then him to do that. And you're just like, Dad, it's 4 o'clock. And he just goes, and? Huh? And I'm like, you said wake you up at 3:30. And yeah, it's 4 o'clock. Okay. Yeah. Put your dick away. Uh-huh.
And then he'd go back to sleep.
And does this every time.
Yep. It's like
Yeah.
he wakes up.
Yeah. It's 4 o'clock. Yeah. Okay. You told me to wake up at 3:30. Uh-huh.
I've seen too many of my family members' cocks and balls.
And then Karen gets home at 5 and she's like, "Where's your dad?" And you're like, "Why are you?"
Dude, that's always the thing. I'll be at the door and Karen would be like, "Where's your dad?" And I'd be like, fucking asleep, dog. Like literally like making out with the air. Cause my dad, dude, bad. Yo, hold on. Chat called me the.
Oh, I did. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Little chicken legs ain't doing shit to nobody.
Chill before you wake G up, boy.
My face, chat.
Chat's fixing to come in there and fuck you up.
I mean, I did just
Chat's
tell a
gonna
story
come
the
in
other
there and
night of
fuck
you,
you
like
up.
me trying to wake you up for a meeting and you tomahawking a dip can in my head.
Dude, I have
Ninja
never.
Star. It's a ninja star.
I have never.
I did just tell that story.
I've never. I'm so easy to wake up.
We're related, so I know you're not.
Dude, fuck you, cunt. You're miserable to wake up.
Not
Did you
anymore.
do the exact dad thing?
And you know what I'm like to wake up
What?
to.
Hey,
What?
the
Stop.
entire time
Stop.
I was in North Dakota, I had to wake myself up.
What? Stop.
Oh, bro. It's borderline like divorce papers every morning.
I have a brain injury.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna milk that
was
shit.
another episode of the Heathen Sound.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna milk that shit. I'm gonna milk that shit. I have a fucking brain injury. No, but yeah, and like, literally, I don't understand why my dad like would be sleeping, but have, of course, the blanket off just enough and just dick cock and balls, just cock it like you every time when you would walk in there, just cock and balls. And it always fell on Zach because Zach was like the oldest. Yeah, like Zach was like the oldest. Like, hey, wake your dad up, and I'm like, dog.
Did you stay or did you just wake him up?
No, it was just like one of those things. Like every time I would walk in and like grab the blanket, kind of pull it over him a little bit, like start that way, like pull it, and then kind of like walk it up him and be like, hey, dad, and like rub the fuck out of him and like rub the hair and piss him off.
Fall asleep with the blanket on. And somewhere in the middle of that, he would fucking ninja kick this some bitch across the bed.
You don't understand, bro? Plenty of times, like 1 foot hanging out with his fucking underwear hanging off of it, or like his legs both hanging out, like his underwear like stretched between the two of them, like he was kicking them off and fell asleep.
He went to sleep jerking off.
Dad. No,
like, he went to sleep jerking off. That's what it was.
Okay, sure. I mean, that's fine. That's even worse than what I thought. But no, my dad was
makes sense to me.
Like 16-hour nights and shit. He was exhausted, dog. Like he would do a bunch of shit for us in the morning and not really get to sleep until like 10 o'clock. Like he would be fucking exhausted. There would be plenty of times, dude. He would like have his glasses when he still had glasses in his hand, like reaching out for the thing, like he was trying to set them down. I was just like, all right, bitch, I get you're tired, but like wake the fuck up. Like it's time to wake up.
Falling asleep in the recliner.
Yeah. Yeah, or like there would be times
he snores and wakes himself up, and then he gets mad that he fell asleep.
Yep. I'd go in there and he would literally be like this with his arms out and the shirt over his arms and just asleep like that. And you're just like, come on, dude. Like I get you're tired, but like, goddamn. He got so excited that I was jerking off. I'm confused.
I was just hoping that it would cause you a little more pain.
No, I mean
to know that every time you went in there that your dad's children, like your brothers and sisters, were laid on the bed going, catch us! Save us! Oh!
Wait, what?
Can't hear him.
Did he just mute himself?
Yeah, I think he did.
No, it didn't.
Oh, yeah, we didn't hear anything you just said.
You said just sitting on the bed.
And just, you went quiet as fuck.
Well, my voice started cracking also.
Oh yeah.
But I was just saying things that your
shouldn't
dad's
say.
semen would have been yelling to you while they were on the bed
Nah,
sheets.
he was fixed at this point.
Yeah, totally. It was fine.
Ah, damn it.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah.
Then it's just sad.
Yeah, but it's just always one of the things like, hey Zach, go wake your dad up. And I'm just like, dude, no. Like he doesn't wake up. Like, and it's not that I was like, wake up. Like I'd be like, Dad, Mark. Like I'd be in there.
Yeah, you
yelling,
start
like,
changing tones because you think that that's
dude,
good. Yeah.
like throwing his slippers at his feet and stuff because I know he hates shit being like messed with on his feet, or like if he had a sock on, like pull his sock off and like
So
piss
do
him
you.
off, like just stuff to kind of like bug him, and he would like look at me and be like, "What, son?" And I'd be like, "Dude, you got stuff to do. Like I'm sorry. Like I know you're fucking tired, man, but you said to wake you up," and he's like, yeah."
Aren't you sensitive about your
Sleep
feet too?
before you left the room.
No, I don't really have a problem with my feet. I mean, they're a little ticklish. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, my feet are definitely a little ticklish.
That's what I think.
If you, like, catch
remember.
me, I'm like, oh, hey, come on, bitch, what you doing?
I think I remember
My feet are
tickling your.
definitely a little
I think I
ticklish.
remember tickling your feet
Yeah,
and
I'm
you trying to
definitely
kick
a
my
little,
ass.
Like, hey, man. Like, yeah, no, that's probably one of my only tickle spots. Because I wrestled my whole life. So, like, hear people, like, tickle it, I'm like, you gotta get me just right. Like, I'm really not ticklish. I've been molested my whole life.
Bro,
but,
Mine's
like,
in the back of my
one
knee.
day- I remember one day when Dad decided to be a dick, and he came in there and woke
So
you
every
up
day.
and screamed. Well, no, it was when he screamed like I've been in here 6 times on a Saturday, and that was the first time he'd been in there, and he told you were late for school.
Okay, so like Jason's being moderate. So my dad came in there belligerent, dude. Like slammed my door open against my fucking dresser, slammed it, grabbed my bed. I'm in a fucking bunk bed, like a full-size bunk bed. And Jackson already woke up because Jack was young and it's fucking like 8 o'clock on a Saturday or something. So Jack got up early anyway, whatever. He literally, my dad's a grown-ass fucking giant of a man, grabbed it and picked the whole fucking bunk bed up and like slammed it up and down like twice and like rattled it. It was like, enough! Get your ass up! I've been in here 6 fucking times. Dude, before he finished what he was saying, I was already up, shorts on, grabbing a fucking undershirt out of the thing, getting dressed and everything. He's trying, get the fuck I'm in the truck now. We're going to fucking school. If you want to ride, if not, you're gonna walk your ass. You're gonna be late either way. Get fucking truant call. I dare you to get the truant call. And I'm like, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Like putting on clothes and everything. And these 3 little bastards, Jason, Paige, and Jackson. Dude, I don't realize this. I'm fucking
On a Saturday?
I probably played video games all night, or like probably got drunk, or like did something with the homie. That's what it was. I stayed out. Like Dad was like, "I'll give you till midnight." Like I stayed out with the homies and like smoked some weed. Like I did some shit. You know what I mean? So like my dad was like, "Oh, you know we got stuff to do tomorrow though, but you can stay out till midnight, fair?" And I was like, "All right, cool, awesome, cool." So
I
slamming the
swap meet or some shit.
yeah, swap me something like, hey, I need you tomorrow though. And I'm like, all right, can I stay out to midnight though? Fair? Sure, whatever. Slams this thing, and I get up and I'm getting dressed. Paige, Jason, and Jackson are in the fucking hallway, just like he, look at him suffering. He's being mentally tortured. It's hilarious. Just laughing their fucking asses off. So I'm getting dressed and everything. And my dad, playing the part, looks like, hey, get ready, we're going to school. So they all scatter because they realize like it's a joke and everything. So they scatter like before Mark turns on them too. Because Mark could turn on a motherfucker real quick. You could be his best buddy.
The best fucking friend.
And he could turn on your ass real quick. Mark could turn on you really, really quick. So he is like in my ass. Like, I'm not fucking playing with you. We did this last week. When I say get the fuck up, you get the fuck up. And I turn and look at him. He's like, cool, and flicks me just one time. Dad, that's how my dad used to torture me. Like, boom, cool, and I'm just like, yes, sir. Yeah. So he leaves, dude. I literally just cry. Like, I literally have like a full. Like, dude, I'm exhausted. I got high the night before. Like, I'm stressing about school already. Like, I'm like 16. I'm fucking failing a class. Like, My dad's been on my ass for a month and everything. Like, I'm having girl problems. I'm going through puberty. Like, life sucks. Like, I literally am just like full in there, like hyperventilating, crying. And I get dressed and everything. And I open the door and I come walking out with my bag and stuff. And I get to the door. And as soon as I get to it, my dad's like, "Where the fuck are you going?" And I'm like, "I'm getting in the truck." And he looks at me and he's like, "Dude, what's wrong?" And I'm like, "What? I'm going. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to oversleep." And he's like, "What day is it?" And I'm like, "I don't know." And I just started crying. And everybody in the goddamn house is just laughing their asses out. Like, on the ground. My stepmom, who has protected me my whole life, is literally on her knees just laughing. And I am crying. And my dad's like, "Hey, dumbass." And I'm like, "Yeah, Saturday." "Okay. And so you don't have school on Saturday." I'm like, "I probably should." And I just went to my room and I put all my shit down and I put on whatever. He's like, "You come to the swap meet?" And I was just like, "Yeah. Yeah." I got emotionally tortured my whole life, dude. My dad would do shit like that on just a normal fucking Tuesday. But
it would have made sense to do it on Tuesday though, because then it actually would have been.
Yeah, no, on
Cool that
Tuesday
day.
would have been fine. How far up do bald people go up when they wash? Oh, I'm scrubbing the whole, like, you bald. Like, you ain't got nothing. I'll be scrubbing the whole fucking thing.
I think about Squidward with like the little buffer.
Yeah. Yeah,
Puts
no,
the
my dad
cream
used
on
to
his head
do
and just like.
shit all the time, dude. All the time.
Listen, I remember I'm a pain in the ass to get up. And I remember Dad coming in there, grabbing something off my dresser and throwing it at the wall as hard as he fucking could. Dude scared the fucking bejesus out of me. And Dad's favorite saying, "Off your ass,
On your feet.
If he said that, then get the fuck up right now,
Yep.
or I'm gonna fucking lose it.
Yep.
But he came in there and did that shit, and they ain't even tried to wake me up one time.
Yeah, no, my dad was an asshole about stuff like that. Like, he knew we all had our own laundry day, right? Like, days that we were allowed. Like, this is Zach's day to do laundry. Like, Karen did laundry every Sunday. Like, Sunday was her day. Everybody else had to pick a day and everything. So Zach's day was Thursday, right? So every Friday, because Dad didn't have to work on Friday nights. Friday and Saturday were his 2 days off. You know what I mean? So Thursday was technically his Friday. So Friday morning when he would come in there and wake me up, for literally 6 months straight, every time he would come in there, he would say my name and try to wake me up once, and if I didn't get up, he would come back in with a giant cup of fucking water and ice and pour it all over me, because he knew that my day was Thursday and I just did my sheets and everything, and I wasn't going to be able to wash my sheets for 6 more days. It would literally, like, I'd be getting up and be like, and just pour it all over me and be like, should have got up faster. And I'm like, dude. And I don't know, it's kind of torture, but it was also like a way of like, hey, I said get the fuck, like, get up means get up. And then he just knew. He knew. Like, you're gonna have wet, shitty sheets, and you're 16, 15, you jerk off a lot, and I don't know how many girls you sneak in. Also, like, I was also that kid that would, like, do the dumb shit. Like, Dad worked third shift, so, like, if I didn't have to wake Dad up until 4 or 5 when Karen got home and stuff, that meant, like, when I got home at 3:15, not in wrestling season, I could have a girl over till 4.
Until you got.
Plenty of times.
I got you. Yes, chat. Now we both refuse to wake up.
You know, I was going to leave this. Like, I have a whole set that I built about this, but I want to talk about how my little brother fucked up my chance with a Thunder Girl.
But for the better, right?
No. Yeah. We're going to talk about how my little brother...
I have a better chance at Katie than you do, guy.
Dude, I had Katie. I had already done things with Katie. I was trying to get the whole home run put through with Katie, not just my dick in her mouth.
Before she was a Thunder Girl.
It was before she was pretty. Exactly. So I could be like, hey, I always liked her.
You got turned down before she was pretty.
How did you get turned down? You guys made me get turned down. she was like, your little siblings are gonna walk in here, and I don't want them to see me naked. And I was just like, I don't give a fuck about all that.
We did walk in.
And that's why she only put my dick in her mouth.
It was in there when we walked in there. And then we just turned around and closed the door. And, yep, all right, he's busy. And then she left all shy and shit. Okay, I'll see you later.
Turned out to be a Thunder Girl.
Yeah. When she became pretty.
She's still pretty.
She wasn't back then.
Yes, she was. She had fucked up teeth. That's what everyone is confusing with not being pretty. She had fucked up teeth.
So you just couldn't make her smile.
Which is the opposite for me, because I'm a funny motherfucker, and I had her smiling all the time.
Actually, that's probably perfect.
Just straight,
not funny.
Just straight hillbilly fucking generosity every time. I'm just like, hey, never mind. I'm not funny. Stop laughing at me. Matt, shut the fuck up. What do you got to say? Huh?
Poor Katie.
No, she's...
Hey, Katie Jones, if you want to come on here, I would love to have you on here. You and Morgan, if you guys want to come on here and talk about, like, Dollhouse, shit like that, I would love to hear about, like, working at a burlesque club. Like, honest to God, I would love to have either one of you on here. That would be great. That would be great.
I forgot she went to Dollhouse.
Yep. They work at, there's a downtown club, it's called Dollhouse. It's like a burlesque theme and everything, and they do the dances and stuff. And her and a girl I graduated with, Morgan Waltz, I think it's Wallen now, because she married Chase. Is that Chase's last name, Wallen?
Something like that.
Yeah, whatever. They got like 2 kids together now, but Morgan was a great friend of mine. But I would love to hear their shit on that. I would also love to hear about, like, being a Thunder Girl. Like, what did you see?
Why, when I went to Dollhouse, I recognized.
Yeah.
So, do you remember when we?
Because Morgan used to be the plug, dog. That's who I bought weed from. She would show up in her little Mazda, or no, it wasn't a Mazda. It was RX-8, the one with the doors that open the other weird way. But she would show up and be like, "What you need?" And I'd be like, "I got $10." She'd be like, "You know what? For you, here's a 15 sack." I'd be like, "Yeah, fuck yeah, drugs."
Go smoke shit in the shed.
Yep. Dude, I bet there's still weed hidden in that shed. Have you flipped that? We need to complete. Jason, there's still drugs hidden in there. I still think there's fucking $200 hidden in that bitch too.
Well, I'll find it when I tear it down.
Yeah. That's what happens when you buy your parents' house that you grew up in.
Do you remember we lived in a house on Mackle? My buddy Chase.
All the way down at the end.
What?
Chase Van or whatever.
Bloomer.
Does he chase vans?
No, I couldn't remember. There was like 3 families. And Jake Van, yeah, okay. And then there was Ryan, and then there was Derek.
Chase Van would be a great name,
Chase.
though.
Yeah, no, because Jake's older brother went to school with you.
Yep. And he was a cunt. No. Matt, he was a cunt, dude. I fucking hated him.
Jake is now too. But Chase is a dancer for the Thunder.
That's fucking dope, dude.
Yeah.
That's dope. That's like when literally when everybody was like, "Oh, I know her" and everything, and they were like, I was like, "What are they talking about?" And it was like Katie Jones and the Thunder Girl. I was like, "Hey, y'all can say you know her. I've seen that girl throwing up upside down like after fucking after party. Like I know Katie Jones. Like I've partied with Katie growing. Like that's the homie. Like we had our thing when we were in high school, junior high, whatever. But then like." Yeah, like I know Katie Jones, but it was just super cool to see like somebody I went to high school with and everything. Like, damn, she's a Thunder Girl, dog. Like, okay, that's all them years in fucking what top hat or whatever. You're just like, why do you do ballet? Oh, it'll pay off. I always wondered what they did that for. But then I'll never forget. I saw her at Dollhouse. Like before me and Anna met and everything, like when I had just moved back and stuff, went out with like Asian and fucking Ryan and all them and everybody. And I saw her and Morgan and everything, and I asked her, I was like, because she was still working at Dollhouse and everything. She was like, "Oh, this is just my funny one." I was like, "What do you make as a Thunder Girl?" And she was like 75 before bonuses, and I was like, "What?" She's like, yeah, 75 for the season. She's like, technically, I only work like 7 months. I was like, what do you?
Try out every fucking.
Yeah, that's what she said too. She was like, it's real cutthroat. She was like, I almost lost my spot because she hurt her foot and everything. And I was like, damn, dude, that's wild. She was just like explaining it, and I was just like, one, you're a badass because like, you know, she was like, you know, last tryout we had 150 girls and it's for 17 spots technically, and I was just like, what the fuck?
See, so I was talking to Chase about it, and he's like, dude, it's like when he comes down, he said about 2 months before tryouts, he's got to fucking just start grinding.
Yeah, cut weight and all that shit. And that was the thing. He was like, yeah, you know, I got my 6-pack going right now. It had like a legitimate like cut wash 6-pack, and you're just like, why do you have that? Like, you look like a Navy SEAL. What are you doing? She's like, you gotta be in fucking shape. Like, you gotta do like the body fat and everything. And I was just like, that's why. Like, I didn't ever think about like what it would be to on that professional side, but they make good money, so.
Well, it's like having to like literally be like a model, but like also in like peak physical conditioning at the same time.
Yeah, and they do a lot for like the show and like their halftime show, and like if you watch, and that's the other thing that like I asked her, I was like, you know, if you guys aren't like palming or cheering, she's like, what do you do? They have to interact with the crowd like every so often. They break off, and it's kind of like the army. They're kind of like in platoons. Like there's like 4 of them that'll go off and they'll walk down and like wave at everybody and throw stuff and everything, and then come back, and then the next 5 minutes another 4 set of girls will do that, and they just keep rotating, and you're just like, I know, it's like a fine-tuned, well-oiled machine, like, you know what I mean? And then in that night at fucking at Dollhouse or whatever, like I alone, our table, like $600. What are you stop hitting whatever you're hitting? It's echoing so hard. It's echoing so hard. I mean, we tipped her probably $300 on a $600 fucking beer, like, and that's all just fun money and stuff like that. And she was killing it 3 other tables, just like bringing their drinks and stuff like that. So I'm like, you're clearing 130 grand a year to be a dancer. Living downtown, she was living in one of the little high rises or whatever, right there by the stadium and stuff. You're just like. And all bills included. She's the one that was telling me those places. It was like 1,100 all bills included for like 980 square feet. She had a parking spot in the garage and everything. I'm just like, living the fucking dream, dog. Yeah, she was like, you know, and I'm not talking shit about anybody, and I hope we get big enough to where this matters. But she was like, yeah, you know, I smoked some weed with Cameron Payne the other day, and I was just like, that's fucking cool. That's fucking dope.
That's super dope.
That's fucking dope. And then he got traded. And I was just like, oh no. Or I think he got cut actually. And then he like went ghost for didn't he get
He got traded in.
Then we traded him.
Like whatever we did, and then he went ghost for a while, and then he like resurfaced. And where's he at now? Detroit? I think he went to Detroit. Yeah, well they traded him.
Oh, give me 2 seconds.
They traded him, and it was sad. But yeah, she was like, I supposed to leave Cameron Payne the other day, and I was like, that's fucking dope. And then I asked her, I was like, have you ever met, you know, Brody and everybody? And she was like, yeah, I met most of the big guys. San Antonio. Yeah. And she's like, most of them are super nice and everything, and like, at that point.